It is main event time here, Christopher. It is time for another I-70 Series matchup. And the big guy, Maverick from St. Louis, the Raging Bull, is going to take on the Lakota Warrior, Red Cloud, right here, right now.
You know, when we first talked about all these I-70 Series matchups, the possibility of matchups that we might see, this is one that everybody wanted to see. Everybody wants to see Maverick taking on Lakota Red Cloud. We're going to see here tonight. Talk about two big bulls going at it.
Absolutely. When I first heard about this match being made, I was thinking about how great it would be to see these two big men lock horns, and none bigger than Maverick from St. Louis and Lakota Red Cloud from Kansas City. The score on the I-70 Series, 9-4.
Kansas City has been on a roll lately, for sure. What's St. Louis going to do to come back?
Maybe Maverick is that key to them coming back, but one big athlete who's standing in the way of a St. Louis victory is this man, the Lakota Warrior, Red Cloud.
We talked earlier about the intensity brought to the royal blood. We talked about a guy who has got a warrior spirit, and that is Lakota Red Cloud. This guy, ever since having that ceremonial beard shaved off him by the Howlets, this guy has really been on a terror, and he just doesn't seem to care as much as he used to. This guy, he's more intense than I've ever seen.
It's absolutely true, and it looks like Maverick always waiting, always ready to strike. He's ready to go right now, and I am so excited for this main event here at the Scottish Rite Temple.
Is part of the I-70 Series, where Kansas City leads St. Louis 9-4. Your referee is Nick Chin. Introducing first, he represents NWL-STL from Georgetown, Texas, weighing 240 pounds, the son of Texas, the Raging Bull, Maverick! And ladies and gentlemen, representing NWL-KC, from the 62 Reservation, weighing 290 pounds, the Lakota Warrior, Red Cloud!
Every time I see Red Cloud, it's almost like he's dropping inches and putting on muscle mass. This guy works out all the time. The bell has sounded, and we are underway for yet another I-70 Series classic.
One of the things about Red Cloud that a lot of folks have noticed here too is that, you know, you think that you've got everything that you need when you come to the NWL, and you realize that people are bigger, stronger, faster, more agile than maybe you anticipated, and you've got to step up your game or you're going to get left behind. Face off in the middle of the ring here. Guys are giving each other an earful.
Oh, hard right hands exchanged in the middle of the ring, and we are underway with a bang as these two Brahma Bulls are getting it on here in the Scottish Rite Temple to the delight of the Kansas City fans.
Well, this is exactly what people came to see when you think about hearing you're going to see a match between Lakota Red Cloud and Maverick. You don't want to see a lot of wrist locks and hand locks. You want to see two big guys beat the snot out of each other. And that's what we're going to see here tonight, and I love it. Head to head.
Let's talk about the pedigree of someone like Maverick. Maverick just being defeated in the finals of the St. Louis title tournament. This guy made it all the way despite roadblocks, despite concussions, whatever anybody threw at him. Maverick always stayed on top of it and made it to the finals, and narrowly was beaten by the new champion, the five-star phenom, Todd Letterman.
Absolutely. You know, Maverick said when he got here, his only goal was to win that STL championship. He fell short, but it's not from a lack of effort, that's for sure. This guy's still both these guys in the hunt for their respective championships, and I would expect to see both of them get championship matches very, very soon. Listen, you're not going to see a lot of fancy stuff. You don't worry about calling your basement drop kicks and your topes in this matches. You're going to be saying things like, wow, he kicked him right in the mush.
Basement drop kick. What a beautiful standing drop kick by the Raging Bull, and he knows it.
No, that was not a basement drop kick. That was top floor right there, wasn't it, Miller?
That was definitely top floor. Both feet connecting right with the face of the Lakota Warrior. Look at that hard forearm strike right to the face.
One of the things about both of these men that is just so dangerous is that you look at both of them and you think, well, they're just big, powerful guys, right? I'm going to move around. I'm going to out-quick them, right? Well, both these guys in fantastic shape. They both have full gas tanks every time they step into that ring, and they can surprise you with moves just like Maverick surprised the Red Cloud with that drop kick. I've never seen him throw a drop kick like that.
I've never seen Maverick leave his feet like that before. I mean, we've seen a lot from the Raging Bull before, but what a beautiful drop kick. And now Lakota's coming back with a vengeance. And look at the elevation on that leg drop. Speaking of great agility, what a leg drop by Lakota Red Cloud.
This match very well could turn into who makes the first big mistake, Miller. Fans is firmly behind Lakota Red Cloud.
Every time you call me Miller, it makes me think like you're a gym teacher.
If I was your gym teacher, I'd be making you doing push-ups right now, Miller. That's what you should be doing. I don't look like a gym teacher.
Oh! Spikes his head into that security railing. Maverick pulling out, not sparing any, he's pulling out all the stops to try to defeat the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud here at his home base of the Scottish Rite Temple.
Well, even in the early goings of this match, Miller, you can tell that these two guys have a lot of respect for each other, but they know that they're going to have to start pulling out all of their tricks if they're going to get a victory here. This isn't just another match for these guys. This is a bragging right. So who's the biggest dog in the yard here?
Not just who is the biggest dog in the yard here in Kansas City, but in St. Louis. This is bragging rights for locker rooms. Anytime we have an I-70 series matchup, it's who is the better city, St. Louis or Kansas City. And right now I have to say, just by the scorecard, Kansas City is pulling way ahead of St. Louis.
Kansas City is doing very, very well for themselves. You are correct, but St. Louis is a city that is very rich in wrestling history and wrestling pride. So I don't count out the gateway to the West just yet.
I'm not counting any team out until that final match has been had and that trophy or whatever has been awarded to the winning city. I am looking forward to all the I-70 series matchups because I think both rosters have phenomenal talent from top to bottom.
Miller, finally you're starting to make a little bit of sense. You're starting to say things that make sense. I must be rubbing off on you. Is that right?
That has got to be it. You are my mentor and my gym teacher. Maverick stomping away on the digits of the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud. And one thing I have to say about Maverick loves to inflict pain and punishment onto his opponents. This guy can brawl, and apparently this guy can fly, as we saw earlier with that drop kick. But Maverick is at home, feels most comfortable, I think, when he's inflicting damage to his opponents.
You're absolutely right about that, Miller. Look at every time you see Maverick throw a punch that connects really, really solidly with his opponent. You see that little smile that comes across his face? This guy likes to fight, and he's in there with a guy that likes to fight as well. This guy's got they don't call him the Lakota Warrior for nothing.
First Irish whip into the corner. Maverick comes charging in, gets dumped up and over, lands on his feet, and drapes that shoulder and that arm, that left shoulder and arm over the top rope here.
If you're going to give an advantage to Maverick, I think it would be in that speed department. Maverick, not necessarily the fastest guy in the ring when he's in there with most competitors, but he might be a little quicker than Lakota Red Cloud.
Oh, huge hard clothesline after two straight shots to the chest. He figured one shot across the throat should do it, and he sends Lakota Red Cloud down with authority. As you can hear the capacity crowd here in the Scottish Rite Temple obviously firmly behind the home team and Lakota Red Cloud.
Absolutely. These fans going crazy for Lakota Red Cloud, who, by the way, I think just came just seconds away from beating Blaine Weeks and being in the finals. This guy has got championship potential all over him. The fans here certainly are behind him as well here in Kansas City.
Looks like he's hooking him up for a suplex, maybe even a brain buster. This would be impressive if Maverick could get the Lakota Warrior up and over in this move. Oh, no! Lakota Red Cloud showing his strength and suplexing Maverick hard into the center of the ring.
How many times have we seen Maverick outpowered? Probably never.
Probably never. Lakota is going downstairs and now with a right hand right across the jaw of Maverick, showing that he can throw some heavy lumber as well. Oh! There's one of those hard knife-edge chops by Maverick. Oh. Both men exchanging knife-edge chops in the middle of the ring here. Oh, you hear those shots. Looks like Maverick's not backing down an inch, going for an exploder suplex. What strength by Maverick. Up and over goes Lakota Red Cloud, and he is down on the mat.
Right, it's not moving.
Oh, stomp right to the base of the neck by Maverick. There's Maverick going for it here. It's going to the apron of the ring. He's grabbing onto that top rope. Going for some sort of high flying maneuver there. Wow. A la Eddie Guerrero springboards himself back into the ring. Drives that back right into the chest. Almost gets a 3 count there.
We've said it before, these guys pulling out all the spots. I don't think I've ever seen Maverick do that move either. These guys know that it's going to take everything they've got to beat the other way.
I think Maverick knows since he lost his rematch against Todd Letterman recently at the Casa Loma Ballroom that he's got to get back on the winning track. He's got to start picking up some W's and going to the pay window, so he's going to stop at nothing to defeat Lakota Red Cloud.
Absolutely. You know, when you're trying to get up that mountain to the very, very top, you know, it's very, very slippery. You know, it takes one or two losses and you're way back all the way down to the bottom. That's something that Maverick or Red Cloud, neither one of these guys can afford a loss.
And as you mentioned earlier, Christopher, Lakota Red Cloud made it almost all the way to the finals of the KC title tournament. And I would have to say he was one of the early odds-on favorites to take the whole thing.
Absolutely. It would not surprise me if someday he is the champion here, or a champion here in the NWA.
Fighting his way back up to his feet, the fans really getting behind Lakota Red Cloud here tonight. A series of strikes to the midsection, picking up Maverick. I thought he might be going for a snake eyes or a power slam and a pump thrust kick right to the face. Slapping him. Maverick's so intense. Spine buster. I think he almost drove him through the ring. Great spine buster by the Lakota Warrior.
Did you see Maverick's spine and head just pop off the mat? Oh, all the impact there. Unbelievable.
Referee Nick Chin putting the count on both of these athletes. Imagine if this ended in a double countout and neither city would take home a victory and have to go back to the drawing.
It just becomes a no contest then? Neither gets a win or a loss?
I would say so. It looks like that's not going to happen here tonight as both Maverick and Red Cloud making their way back up to their feet. So this match will continue.
Something's got to give here, Miller, that's for sure.
And we're standing face to face in the middle of the ring. Hard right hand by Maverick, answered by the Lakota Warrior. And listen to these fans. A lot of the fans here in attendance doing the tomahawk chop and showing some respect and love for the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud, also the Kansas City Chiefs. And these two keep exchanging right hands in the middle of the ring. Looks like those right hands didn't have an effect.
I've seen this happen before.
The Lakota Warrior is pulling from those ancestral spirits now and is starting to feel no pain here, and all those shots from Maverick aren't even registering with Red Cloud.
I don't know exactly what happens with Red Cloud, but he seems to be getting, like you said, the spirit of his ancestors or something.
Something of the sort is flowing through his veins, and now he is on a roll with rights and chops to the top of the head of Maverick. He wants to pick up this victory so bad, and he could come close if he lands that bow and arrow. Looks like he's going again. Maverick going back to that arm, that same arm that he snapped over the top rope just a few moments ago, working over that arm and shoulder, because Maverick loves to use the crossface as one of his submission moves.
Absolutely. Maybe Maverick knows something about Lakota that we don't know. Maybe there is a weakness there.
Looks like he was going for a belly-to-back suplex and slipped out. All that sweat that these two have accumulated did not lend itself to get connected with that belly-to-back suplex. But what did was that second rope splash. No!
Red Cloud looks hurt to me. I have never seen Lakota Red Cloud in this position before. Maverick really taking it to the big guy.
Well, if anybody were to put a beating on Red Cloud, it would definitely be someone the size of Maverick. Oh, almost a GTS modification. Now he's jumping with that jumping leg drop right across the chest. If he makes the cover, this could be it. 1, 2, no! Maverick getting that right shoulder up. Referee Nick Chin saying he came this close to being pinned.
I would say a victory here for Kansas City just about puts this series out of reach for St. Louis. Maverick really has to dig deep if he's going to get a victory for his roster and his city.
It looks like he's signaling for that bow and arrow. Like I said, if he lands this could be it. And it's going to be a tough task on someone the size of Maverick. And no, Maverick lands on his knees and backs him up into the corner. He looks like he's going for that stampede of the bulls.
We've seen this.
Those shoulder blocks, chops, and rights to the face. And Maverick is now again in control of this matchup.
Up for that huge clothesline.
Ducks that lariat, does Lakota. And now it looks like he could be going for that bow and arrow. He has him up, and he just dropped him face first.
That's gonna be
Maverick
it.
is down. Going for a cover. 1, 2, no! So close. Maverick barely getting out of that bow and arrow. I thought that was it. I thought Lakota was picking up a victory for Kansas City.
How many times have we seen Lakota beat some of the very, very best in the NWL with that move right there? Not only does he beat them, he keeps them down for a 10 count in some cases. Maverick able to kick out unbelievable guts.
And he went right for the cover right after that bow and arrow, and I'm so amazed that Maverick had the fortitude and the wherewithal to kick out. And what is Lakota Red Cloud going for right now? Charges in, misses that shoulder block. Maverick's going back. Now he's got the crossface.
He's got that crossface.
The crossface is locked on. Could Red Cloud tap out here tonight in front of his hometown crowd?
He's right in the middle of the ring. Nowhere to go for Lakota. And a guy like Maverick, look how bad he's wrenching on it. He's about ready to tap.
Really wrenching back on that head, creating an incredible amount of tension and pressure on that neck and shoulders of the big Lakota Warrior.
Fans chanting for Red Cloud to get to those ropes or to try to break it. I don't think he's going to make it.
He's so close. He's so close.
He might as well be across the Sahara Desert. He's that far away. Miller?
Maverick is wrenching back even harder the closer Lakota gets. He rolls him over on his shoulders. 2, 3. That's it. Wow. That's it. Lakota Red Cloud just pinned Maverick. Unbelievable. When he had that crossface locked in, Lakota rolled that huge frame onto the shoulders of Maverick and picked up the 1, 2, 3.
And the presence of mind, even with all of that pain, to know the only way out of that is to roll Maverick on the back and get the pinfall victory. Impressive win right there from Lakota Red Cloud.
And the score now stands Kansas City 10, St. Louis 4. And you're right, Christopher, this may be out of reach for Fight STL. Well, it looks Are they going to go to war again right here? As Maverick doesn't look like he's finished with Red Cloud. I cannot believe Red Cloud picked up that victory over Maverick, and in that fashion, I expected it to be more decisive, but Red Cloud just getting the better of Maverick on this occasion.
Shake hands there.
I don't know, Maverick seems pretty fired up.
Ah!
Wow. That is a message loud and clear to not only the Kansas City locker room, but to Lakota Red Cloud.
Just goes to show you just how personal this rivalry has become between these two cities. Huge victory there for Lakota Red Cloud.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the I-70 series, Kansas City leads 10-4.
We'll see you next time right here on the National Wrestling League. Good night, everybody.